Hi everyone, here is a short video talking you through how to answer the dreaded linking question in your National 5 RUAE exam. I'm using the 2019 SQA for this. This is a question that people do struggle with. However, it is only worth 2 marks. It does not always appear in every year's paper. And once it clicks in your head, it is actually quite easy. So watch this video, give it a go, and see how you get on with it, and let me know if this helps. Now, the first thing you should do when you see a linking question, which in this McDonald's paper is question 5, okay? The first thing you should do is go to the line in your passage and highlight it. So this says, by referring to any part of the sentence in line 28, the futuristic nature, ... he says, explain how it helps to provide a link between the writer's ideas at this point in the passage. Okay, so we are looking at line 28. So you're going to go to that line, and it's this one here. And you're going to highlight the whole thing so that we know exactly where we should be looking. So this one here, okay? Now, just like with your other questions, you do have a structure to help you with this. So this is what it should look like. So you are going to quote a bit of the linked sentence, normally around half, and you're going to quote it. And you're going to say this links back to, and you're going to say something that it links back to from previous paragraphs. Once you've done this, you're going to then quote another bit of this sentence, and you're going to say what it links forward to. Now this can be in the same paragraph as the linking sentence is in, or further on in the passage. So it can be just after it, sometimes it often is, or it can be further on as well. Okay. One thing that might help you, if you think about, if this is the whole passage, now your link sentence normally comes a few paragraphs in. So you've got some of the passage before it, and then you've got your link sentence, and then you have some of your passage after it. Your linking sentence forms a chain. The whole sentence, some of it will link back, some of it will link forward. You are not quoting the full sentence, you are breaking it in two. Okay, so this bit of the link sentence doesn't link with this. Okay, so hopefully that can help you sort of visualise it. So we have highlighted this. Now hopefully by this point as well, you've read quite a lot of the passage, so you're feeling familiar with it. The futuristic nature of it meant that we didn't understand what was meant to happen. Now, as I have read this passage, this idea here, the futuristic nature of it, that is ringing a bell to me, and I feel like I have heard something about this before. Now you're going to have a quick skim through, and I'm going to remember that just before it actually, they're talking about drive-thrus being space age. Now that is quite a futuristic thing. Okay, so we're going to start by saying that. Okay, and we're going to use that structure. So this was question 5, and we're going to quote the first bit of that sentence. The futuristic nature of it, and we're saying that it links back to, then we're going to quote, and it was this bit here, space age drive-thrus. Sorry, my writing is bad because I'm having to hold my phone while I do this. Right, so that is the first link done. We've done this bit, now we need to move on to this second bit. So we're going to look at the rest of the sentence that we haven't linked anywhere yet. So they didn't understand what was meant to happen. Now for this bit, you are probably going to have to read forward a bit because you're just here, okay? Now the rest of this paragraph, they're saying, friends who did use drive-thrus back then didn't quite know their purpose. Their parents ordered the food but ate it in the car park. Well, that is a link, because that has shown us that people didn't understand what was meant to happen. So they're eating in the car park, that is a link. Okay, so let's quote that. And it says, we didn't understand what was meant to happen and we're going to say it links forward to, and we're going to quote that bit that we found, ate it in the car park. And there we have it. There is our linking question, 2 marks. 1 for your first part, 1 for your second part. One sort of crucial thing to note with this is you must state the direction. If you just say it links, you are not going to get the marks. If you did this exactly, but you didn't have that word or that word there, this is 0 marks. Okay, so it is extremely important that you state the direction when you are doing your answers to this.